Hey guys, welcome back to Connect with Your Destiny podcast. I am your host, Tiana Nicole, and I'm so looking forward to chatting it up with you guys this evening because I've missed you all dearly over the past week. So welcome back. Seriously, this was like the longest week ever. So much has transpired and taken place over the past 7 days. You will be surprised how many things can, in other words, how much hell can break loose. And how many things can take place in a span of 7 days. I couldn't share it with you guys, and that was so frustrating with me because we were on spring break. The problem was that we were in need of a break. A big part of our production team have children, including myself, whom were out of school due to spring break. So it definitely made sense for us to take a brief intermission, but we are back now. For those of you who aren't acquainted with me, I'm your host, Tiana Nicole, president and editor-in-chief of Connect Magazine, a female empowerment magazine designed to inform, inspire, and motivate women globally to take action of their lives by executing their visions. If you're new to the podcast, I definitely want to welcome you and say thank you for joining us during our spring semester of our Connect with Your Destiny podcast, powered by Connect Magazine. So welcome to all the newbies out there. Before we get started with the show this evening, I'm going to visit the bulletin board and share with you guys some news that you may have missed during the break. Before the break, we share with you guys some sponsorship opportunities that we currently have available with the Chick Chat Show. And what's happening is that this summer, June 14th, we will be launching the Chit Chat Show, an inspirational online television show that will, oh my God, it's so phenomenal. And we'll actually feature both inspirational stories of ordinary everyday women to close up in-person interviews with your favorite celebrities who are trendsetters, female entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the world. So that's definitely something that we're really excited about. It'll definitely be a mixture of female moguls in the building. So don't miss your opportunity to be a part of an amazing movement. If interested in sponsorship opportunities or details on how you can become a contributor to the show, please, by all means, email us at contact at connectmagazine.com. That's contact CONTACT at KONECT magazine.com. Or you can also email our I have a tongue twister. You can also email the alternative email address at connectmagazine@gmail.com. That's KONECT magazine@gmail.com. And also, if you just can't seem to wait for a week at a time to see what's going on with us, you can join our social media handles as well at Connect Magazine on both Instagram and Facebook. That's KONECT MAGAZINE on Facebook and Instagram. So And I'm sorry for spelling this so many times, but you'll be surprised. Like, actually, the average person, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the average person has to hear or see certain things 7 times in order to understand it. So that's why I repeat so many things over and over, because I want to drill it and make sure that it's there. So my apologies. So now that we've gotten our bulletin board visit out of the way, guess what, y'all? Class is now in session. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning of the intro, so much has happened over the span of this past week. Over this one course of this 7 days, a lot has transpired. I want to share with you guys a few things. So, over the past week, 10 days, roughly, I've experienced a number of incidents, which brings us to today's topic. And that topic is boss moves requires a boss mindset. I'm going to repeat that because I want you to understand it. I want you to get it. I want you to get it. I want you to get it. Boss moves requires a boss mindset. And what I'm trying to relay is that in business, we have to learn how to be a business owner first and a friend later. And I say that because when the dust settles, guess what? Your bills won't come in the form of your friends' names. Invoices are not in the form of your friend name. The electric company can't bill your friends. The vendors that you're collaborating with, they can't invoice your relatives that owe you money. They can't invoice those people who owe you money or promise to pay or discount. They can't invoice them. They coming straight for you. See, normally I hold you guys' hand and I slowly slither into the topics. But today I'm going straight for the gusto because I'm seeing so much of this happening as of lately. And it's just something like all other things, but this is as at the top of the list. It has to stop. It's at the top of the list of the things that need to cease. We can't keep giving discounts to people because they're our families, because they're our friends. We can't keep offering people free services and elite services and VIP services and premier services because they're our friends. We, as business owners, we should be garnering at all times what we're giving away, how much we're giving away, how much we can afford to give away. In a lot of cases, how much we can't afford to give away. Sometimes we think that because we're new to an industry that we have to give away things in order for people to get to know us, in order for people to like us, in order for people to understand us. That is not the case all the time. When people actually say people want to know the face behind the product, they don't mean people want you to give away. Well, some people do want you to give away everything. They want you to give away the bank and they still won't be happy. But that's something we need to understand. No matter how much you give away, people still won't be happy. Often people want to see the face behind the product, but not to the extent where the product is just being given. Because after a while, they don't see a value in it. Of course, they might tell you that they see value in it because it's free. But how much value is really in it? How much value do they really see other than it being something free, other than them getting over? So what you need to do is boss up your mindset and cut all that mess out. Take friendships out of the equation. Take relationships out of the equation. Take associations out of the equation. Eliminate those personal connections and start thinking like a business owner and not a relative. Start thinking like a business owner and not someone who wants to be liked. Stop devaluing yourself. Stop being so thirsty for a coin and paper chasing and petty money chasing to the point that you're leaving the big money on the table. Cut all that mess out. Cut that mess out. Start asking yourself, are people around me to benefit from my cause, or are people around me to monetize from my benefits? Oh. I'm going to make some people out there upset today because I know I'm stepping on some toes, so I'm definitely about to repeat that. Start asking yourself, are people around me to benefit my cause? Or are people around me, surrounded around me, to monetize from my benefits? Stop saying, oh, it's time for a circle change. It's time for a people sweep. Stop saying it and do it. Do that sweep. Stop cheating yourself out of your mindset shift, because all you're doing is rejecting your blessings in slow motion. Procrastination is rejection. Okay? Procrastination is nothing but a form of rejection, or a form of rejecting your blessings in slow motion. That's all you doing. You procrastinate, reject. You allowing certain things to stop you from making choices that will change your mindset, reject. And this is not even just for business owners. This is for people in general, but like I said, over the past week, I've witnessed a few incidents in business where I felt as if I needed to touch bases on this. So that's why I targeted that particular category, per se, genre, if you shall say. But the longer that you wait to adjust your mindset to think like a boss, the longer you gonna remain a thief. That's right, you a thief. Yeah, I said it. You a common thief. You a common thief who continues to steal from yourself. You a common thief who continues to rob yourself of your own value. You a common thief who needs to be jailed. You a common thief who needs to be jailed immediately. Until you stop downgrading your dream to match your reality, you're going to continue to be a common thief. You need to immediately stop downgrading your dream and match your reality, and upgrade your boss status to match your destiny. You see how those two intertwine? Stop giving away all your gifts. Stop giving away all the things that you worked so hard for. Stop giving away all the things that you're toiling for. Stop allowing people to take advantage of you because you're trying to prove something to everybody. Stop doing those things. Stop Stop giving away the bank because you trying to impress people. Stop giving away the bank because you trying to make people think that you something you ain't. Stop doing all that mess and start doing things to impact yourself.